Radiant's bottom shrine is under attack. Radiant's bottom shrine has fallen. Dire's courier has been killed.
Bit of a hurry. Even a race must seek renewal.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
No Hurricane Pike, but no pursuit either from Ninjas in Pajamas. With the buyback coming out from Wraith King, they play it very disciplined here.
And that was the buyback from PPD, but easily worth it for them.
Yeah. A 5 buyback for a 2 position buyback in Sylar. Well worth it for Ninjas in Pajamas and setting themselves up for potentially game-ending Roshan fight.
Yeah, that could have been even worse for them if ASD doesn't get that blink off there.
Yeah.
And the fights just look honestly impossible for them.
Oh, would it look terrible, by the way, because ASD has just been buying all the items for his scythe, so he has no buyback gold.
The rough part for him right now is it doesn't feel like he's putting out enough damage.
Yeah.
Like, once his BKB ends, no one's afraid of him. And he doesn't have the attack speed to, like, do it within 5 seconds. There's just too much that he has to deal with at this point.
It feels like normally it's like, oh, Heaven's Halberd for the Wraith King. They're recognizing that this Bristleback is a real threat. He's a real menace. They made him on ASD. This is a beautiful pickup. They can actually get it right. The lasso bottom. Chasing him down. Finally does go for the lasso now. Pulling him back. There's going to be a beautiful ice blast over all these heroes, but with the OD dead and no buyback again. Did not save the gold for that one. And Sylar is now just being left behind here. The Wraithfire blasts go out. It looks like they're going to re-engage, trying to go for 33. I'm not sure if you want to fight this one without the OD right now.
This is the last man you can kill.
They do have the shapeshift wearing out on the Lycan, so they're not going to go for more. They'll probably just wait until Roshan spawns.
Yeah, I have to assume that they assume that there's an OD buyback.
Yeah,
so they're being a little bit tentative, but they kind of want to
force it out.
Yeah, they want to poke to try to force it out.
And at some point, you're going to realize you've poked enough that
they're waiting for the Wraith King reincarnate right now.
I'll have that. 3 seconds time. He's traded out his Heaven's Halberd for the Blink Dagger. The Radiant gets in the back line, but they don't throw the Ice Blast up those kills. They throw it on the first one. Instead, it was so low. They forgot to actually die. They managed to burst him down for one.
Dire's bottom tower.
That was so well done. Serious. They had to take that risk.
And now, trying to get him with the Sprout, quickly burned down by the Firefly, trying to catch Sakta as best they can. Another burrow strike out from Injuly. Keeps on nailing a Firefly, being run out by the shapeshift of Ace. Thankfully, he does have the Ghost Scepter, bumps into the high ground, though. He's going to be caught inside the flames. Ace has to get out, though. His BKB is wearing low, as is his shapeshift, and his support's already dead. He's got to get away from this Sand King, who wants to be able to find him with the next round of burrow strike. You had Tian Ming, who actually teleported forward, but chose the wrong direction. So Ace,
he is so gone.
looks like he is out of here. He's safe.
How long for Roshan?
Roshan is going to be up in 1 minute and 10 seconds here.
Yeah, so the best thing they can do right now is try to go high ground and force more buybacks on the side of NIP and get the gold lead back. So the Rubik is going to expend it out. They have to, I'd imagine they know that, or they're assuming that like an Ambrose will have it, but...
Oh, the Shiva's pulling back. They're going to make the initiation onto the Nature's Prophet, get some Firefly damage on a Sylar as well. It's just been kind of stuck here for so long. Finally turning around, does manage to get the Wraithfire Blast onto Ace. Ace is down! That was, what was that? That was a Wrath of Nature hit?
Yeah, plus the Ice Blast.
Yeah.
And
he
now
went from like half health to gone.
They're going to get racked out of this, Cap.
They're going to get racked out of this. They can't, like, they do have Shapeshift on the Lycan, but there was no buyback on the Bristleback because of gold. Much like the OD situation earlier. And Sirius, they they just went for it.
Yeah, Sirius knew because if you didn't buy back on Bristle there, you just know he doesn't have it.
All right. Damnic tried to pick up some bounty room. Does have Silver Edge, but they
He fought back for this.
They have a sentry, so he is dead now for 2 minutes.
That's pretty big. I think that might actually just be a Roshan for...
But look at this cool little play from Sirius.
This is a trap. They know there's no ward vision here for NIP, so they're baiting it right now. And Sylar, he's connecting to the rest of his team. This is such a risky maneuver. This is one of those like big play moments.
And they're going to come out. 33 is taking a bait. Everything being thrown at the tanky Bristleback. Not so tanky with that percentage-based damage and the OD. Winding up all that intelligence. Has 28 stolen right now. They will be able to get the right flat. But here comes the buyback. This time he does have the gold. They committed heavily in for this one. The Bristleback has to run his way out, though. Angela who's going to be left inside. He's got 3 seconds for the Burrow Strike. Up has 10 stacks as well. The Imprisoment's going to buy him some time to be able to get a blink away eventually. But nice timing on the flame break. Will be able to at least get Burrow Strike out. But it looks like the distance is going to be too hard to manage. He just so slowed down. Sylar really did come in for this one. But he's got to be careful. This Bristleback has already shown he's taking a pace. He goes for a distance. Clip flowing up the bat. And he's gone. But that is a lot of resources being blown by Sirius. The TP in from Angeli. What? OD just TP'd out. Now Sylar's going in as well, but he don't have the OD. Are you serious right now? They can't be doing this one. Angeli is going to be stuck up here, trying to turn around Burrow Strike 1 second time. Gets a little bit distance away, but H just keeps on chasing. They're focused on the first and second life of Sylar, rather. So Angeli will be able to get out. Why did Angeli and Sylar go back in?
They had a clean escape. Everything was good.
ASD was leaving. He said, I'm out.
The fight was over. They got everyone out clean. That was the best possible situation. They didn't have AA Ice Blast. He made the hard call. He's like, I'm going back, guys. I don't know about you. I need to farm my buyback. We need to reset this game a little bit. Now there's no buyback on Sylar for 2 minutes. You sort of just reset the game for yourself, because if you back there, everyone gets out. That's a free Roshan.
Yeah.
That's 38 seconds on PPD, 25 seconds on the Rubik. You'll take it really quickly with Wraith King plus Nature's Prophet and the OD. And instead, now they're going to give up this Aegis.
All right, I got to ask you about this one. Ace did not go Abyssal Blade, or he has it queued up, but it looks like Scythe.
I'm okay with the Scythe decision. It's so that the OD doesn't just one-shot him with the Eclipse.
Okay. I guess I'm down with it.
Plus, it's like a ranged Abyssal, right?
Yeah. I just figured Abyssal would be better.
They don't really lack for damage or anything like that. Now the Roshan attempt number 3. What is on Aegis? Is it the refresher?
It is the refresher.
Okay. So that one isn't as OP, I think, for NIP's lineup. I actually think the Aghanims benefits them a lot more. I mean, this really should have been Sirius's.
I mean, does it? Because everybody has an Aghanim Scepter.
That is true, too. If it weren't for the fact that everyone bought one for themselves.
Yeah, it would be a lot more OP. The 3 best heroes for Aghanim Scepter bought it themselves.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Spada is the most recent pickup.
I can't believe Angeli did that, though.
Yeah. And then Sylar followed his...
Sylar was in a position where he's like, well, sure.
You went in, I guess I'm going in.
He's like, you've got no buyback, I've got no buyback. Let's just
let's go.
Do or die together.
So I thought about it, and I like, you said it's basically a ranged Abyssal, right? And I like that concept because if he runs at ASD, ASD has a chance to be able to imprison himself.
Yeah.
Or, like, he has to BKB run at him, or he get scythed himself before he get Abyssal Blade.
The thing about it is, like, everyone's got a 5-second BKB now.
Yeah.
So the item effectiveness just, shoots through the roof. Plus, it's nice against the Sanity's Eclipse.
Yeah.
You don't have to have...
51-minute game.
Like, Ace will have to have BKB up to use his Abyssal, right? Like, to actually get into melee range and run in. Whereas, like, Hex. I
wonder how the Aghanim Scepter on Abaddon works with the AoE Mistcoil. I mean, I'm sure they're just all AoE.
Yeah.
That sounds still bad talent to get. Because 225 Aphotic Shield health is definitely baller.
Think of how much AoE.
So if you guys all just stack in a little circle.
That can't go wrong, right?
What could go wrong?
As we're 51 minutes in, 28-38, the closest match that I feel like we've had aside from that Alliance series.
Oh, they gave the refresher shard to Bristleback, by the way,
Did they?
for his double BKB rather than the double shapeshift of Ace.
Oh, they.
This game?
No, the refresher. Like they're probably thinking to themselves, and I think rightfully so. No one on their team really abuses it that hard.
I mean, surely it's got to be better than.
Yeah, but the bad
for the
has
Lycan.
one.
No, but
Oh,
the
the
Lycan
Lycan?
with the double shapeshift, they take a fight.
Yeah, I
And it
guess it's not
stalls
bad
out.
for Ace. I could see it being the most beneficial for Ace.
Like, you don't want to fight with shapeshift down.
This game is. I'm stressed for both teams right now.
yeah. Because this, I mean, the Starlight group has already shown, oh, okay, we found initiation. On to Soxa, but immediately the response from Nevada. They do have the Ice Blast. They look to be able to blow up Soxa as quick as possible. And it looks like they will be able to do so. They've controlled up ASD for so long. His BKB is now completely worn out, and the rest of the team is running at him. Fortunately, there's Siler to the rescue to be able to create a lot of chaos. Same goes with Angel Eye. Siler just a quick play of BKB teleporting out. Now let's see if Angel Eye is able to get away. 4 seconds for a Burrow Strike. It looks like it's not going to make it in time. Burrow Strike's up, but it dies before he could do anything. 2 minutes on the clock for him, 90 seconds for the Ancient Apparition as well. This will be Nip with a hero advantage if they want to go for it.
Very surprised that they decided to all in and use the Ice Blast onto a Rubik. Yeah. And Styler now getting gone on.
But he's going to go for the TP away. He's taking so much damage, but fortunately will not die outside of his base.
Yeah, the evasion from the Radiance just enough to get him out as Ace cutting the wave at this top side. They do want to force buybacks. Realistically, the gold lead doesn't really matter. The buybacks are what are worth it. As Fada deals with this bottom wave, he's going to connect to the rest of his team.
They
He's
should
gonna
know
see a DD rune too.
Ancient Apparition and Sand King don't have buybacks because of time.
Ah, that'd be so dope if he would have given it to 33. And he kept the bottle.
Oh, the double damage.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle barracks.
I mean, dude,
He's
he
going
is
for it now.
so hard right now. They've stacked up a lot of, that's extra 24 Arcane Orb intelligence right now for the OD. Fada has got to get his step back line. He's going to start run forward. Action goes. He's get the double last play. KT's got Mingus 12. Refreshes it. Looks for another one. Regrabs Siler. But it's only the first life in the end. He sees an opportunity to be able to go in. Pops his BKB, laying out damage, but it's not really going too well for him. ASD actually didn't really kill anything at all there. Ice Blast coming in, that's enough to finish up 33's first life, and maybe Ace as well. The Arcane Orb shot into hands will be enough. Catches Peter Pan Dam as well with the Rayfire Blast. With 33, this is his second life. ASD actually blinking forward. He really wants to kill that Abat. He's committing so heavily for it, but now he's just kind of dead. He imprisons himself, but he doesn't have the Blink Dagger in time, I don't think. And he will die just like that. He buys back Siler. Oh, he doesn't have Reincarnation up. 10 more seconds, a 4-step away, a long-range shot, a flame break hit. But imprisonment will save him. They still have yet to lose their melee barracks, but it looks like Nip should be able to finish up now and head to bottom.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
10 more seconds till the Sand King. That initiation is critical for Ninjas and Pajamas.
They've got the AI Blast, but this time no sanity to clip. Siler running in. He's got buyback. He's got his ulti. Wants to try to defend this.
He's just killing out some of the Necronomicon minions right now.
That's the first one. The AI Blast.
The AI Blast, they're going to be able to get the Burrow Strike follow-up. The imprisonment going down onto this Bristleback so they can get the next round of stunts on him, but he pops his BKB almost immediately. Siler, got to be careful with his life. All that physical damage from 33.
I think they give this one out.
Radiant's bottom
Give away the second lane of Rax. Nip not even commit to the range barriers because it doesn't matter.
They still have a way to win this game because 33 or ASD bought back, but so did Ace.
Yeah.
So the situation is not like completely out of control, and Rax at this point don't mean that much. The NP is very good at dealing with the creeps, but NIP, they're going to go for the smoke. They're hoping that Sirius have split up, and maybe if they can find anybody other than Siler, who's about to have his ulti back up.
Last time they caught Siler in this situation, they pulled him up all the way to that cliff barrier. They're going to try and grab him again, but there's the imprisonment. So he's going to come back in a slightly awkward spot, but enough that Sirius can defend him.
Yeah, Fada does have the refresher, but they're going to go for the smoke of their own. The creep wave in a good position.
Look, Ace is going to show himself at bottom. Free reign to catch whatever you can at this point.
They saw this, though.
Teleport. Oh, they did, inside the base.
They had to know that this is happening, and they're drawing the line up here. NIP, this is all for them to just get out, and they 100% saw it. That was a little bit greedy by Sirius to not deward that really common
Dire's
spot.
top shrine is under attack.
They're going to try and take away the shrine that's near Roshan. Oh, making the initiation again onto the Abaddon. Very surprised by this one. Now they're going to catch him with the telekinesis. Oh no, he activates his BKB. They can't afford to lose that match community too early in a fight.
Sylar, he's trying to hold the high
the
ground.
Fire Blast onto Sylar. And they're a little bit split right now.
up.
This is an opportunity for Nip for sure. They're going to reach forward. Nice imprisonment onto Rubik and then go for the other ones. They're going to move upwards. See if they can catch anybody. The rest of most of Sirius have connected together. It's only going to be Tianming who goes for the side. The Vice teleport out of reach. But it gets bashed up immediately. There's going to be a road strike. Look at that. Flash going to be able to line up three. Can he actually take anybody out? No, another back on the NC. NC's dead. 2 minutes on the clock. Now grabbing in July as well. Sylar, he has to lay out the damage all by himself. But a secondary lasso controlling up the Rage King. Now it's him. Nobody is nearby. He can't even blink out. Immediately control them. He has a buyback. Sand King had a buyback. They both used theirs. OD, no buyback for 5 minutes. Nature's Prophet, not for 400 gold.
They're trying them. They're saying push out this mid wave.
Yep.
But Sirius, I mean, they have to know, with 2 heroes dead, the team fights don't get easier. They do have a combo. If they can catch Ace, doesn't have buyback, that would be their best bet, but he's not really showing himself on the map quite yet.
I have to say, stealing imprisonment on Saksa,
they're gone forever.
Yeah, they're gone forever with this Arcane Supremacy.
Now the Abyssal Blade completed by the Bristle. Fada's continuing to look for more. He knows that any grab at this point, the game is done.
Yeah, they have to make a clean initiation, starting out with the epicenter. See if they can get the first ranking whip. Vice Blast whip as well. That's the end of the fight. Sirius can't win this anymore. They're going to have to leave in July behind. Sylar just hovering around with some Radiance damage, but this is going to be free reign for Nip at this point. They're going to march forward, go for the back line with Saksa. Managed to hit the Wraith Fire Blast on a Firefly, but doesn't commit for that one. Just hit the buildings. Just get Megas at least out of this. They've got 35 seconds to be able to take the... Oh, and they're done. So they thought they were safe and home away inside the fountain, but Ancient Apparition certainly isn't. They do get the Force Staff. They bring Sylar into safety, but Sylar saying, please, target me. Anything but the tier 4s, anything but the buildings, but Ninjas in Pajamas refuse. And Sirius will call it here. Ninjas in Pajamas in 58 minutes in this game 3.
And that was a stressful game from both sides, as both teams felt like they had an opportunity to win. And in July, that TP when he didn't have buyback, which forced Sylar to then go in.
Oh,
they gave up Roshan as a result of that. That should have been their winning moment.
And they would have gotten a Refresher Shard, which you could have given to ASD, because his BKB duration is so important in these fights. Double Scythe, double Sanity's Eclipse, double BKB.
That would have been massive.
It would have been a massive difference, but...
And they lost all map control after that, and that's when NIP, they went for the push. Being able to kill, it was so hard to kill 33 twice. I mean, shout out to him and his build.
Yeah.
He was nigh unkillable at all times.
He did a great job carrying Ninjas in Pajamas through this into the late game, and it goes to show, I mean, these are two of the higher tier teams, I would say, given Sirius's performance so far in game 1. Very impressed by them. They've done